Today's video is going to be another quick example of how Schrade listens. This time they're taking one of their most popular new knives and dressing it up with Micarta. Coming up on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me. Got something really cool to show you today. I think I'm the first person to get my hands on these, but Schrade has listened again, and one of their most popular new models is the SCHF56 and 56L. And these are the originals. They are TPE handles, and we'll take one out and let you look at it. It's got a little dirt on it, but we used it. TPE handles, very solid carbon steel blade. Just man, these things are absolutely very, very comfortable. Just extremely, I think they're like under 25 bucks a piece on Amazon, and they are just exceptionally well designed in my opinion. So when they came with these little nylon sheaths, let's just keep the price down. And that's the 56L, and this is the 56, a little shorter blade. Okay, so those are the originals. Well, the first thing that people said was, you know, yeah, the knives are great, but the sheaths are really cheap. And they are nothing fancy, but they are functional, and part of the reason for using a sheath like this is to keep the total price down. So next thing Schrade did, they came out with these leather sheaths as an option. This is an upgrade, but they're under 20 bucks a piece. So, and they come with a ferro rod attachment, just like the nylon sheath. Now what they've done, they've just stepped up their game even more, in my opinion, and they have added their Micarta handles to these knives. And I like Schrade's Micarta handles. They've got kind of a rough finish on them. I don't know if you can, hopefully you can see that, but they're just very grippy. I mean, they're not super smooth Micarta, but they're I think they look good. They've got a nice look to them, and they feel really good in your hand. At least they do in mine. They're just enough of a swell here in the handle to give you just a nice grip. This is the 56L, which is my favorite of the two, mostly just because it's got a little longer blade. But in addition to the Micarta handles, they have also upgraded the sheath and went with it's basically very, very similar to kydex. It may even be the same basic material as kydex. I don't know if kydex is a brand name or what, but they're calling this thermoplastic sheath. And basically it snaps in, holds very tightly. I mean, you could fling it out if you had to, but you can on a lot of kydex too. And they've got a belt loop here, just a simple slide through belt loop that it'll take at least a 2-inch belt. So pretty much any belt you want to slide through there, it'll work. And again, it comes with an included ferro rod. So, and one thing I like about these knives is they have a very sharp spine. I mean, they do a great job. And I'm not going to go through a bunch of use with these knives because I've already done that with the first model, and it's exactly the same blade, exactly the same steel. The blade blank is the same. The only difference is the handle and the sheath. But what a difference! And I think these things they're only going to be like $5 or $6 more than the TPE handle one. I think somewhere in that neighborhood. I think around under 35 bucks is the projected retail price on Amazon. So, and then we've got the smaller one, the SCHF56, which has got a little bit smaller blade. It's man, they just feel real. Not only do they feel good, but they look good. So really, we're not going to do any of the standard knife tests and uses with this thing, just because it's again exactly the same blade as the other one. However, anytime you change anything to do with the weighting and weight, different materials, you might change the weight. There's a chance that you impacted the balance of the tool, and I think balance is such an important component of any knife that it's very important that we verify and make sure that these knives were very well balanced, and the TPE handles want to make sure that the balance point has remained on the very nice looking Micarta. So we're fortunate enough here at Survival on Purpose to have an extremely high-tech outdoor testing facility here, and I think our balance testing apparatus is cutting edge. Okay, we'll start with the SCHF56, the short bladed one. Calibration is critical, so let's just see how well she goes. A little more calibration needed. Finally, we'll go ahead and try the 56L at the same time. think we're going to call that good. Okay, well, that was the balance test of the SCHF56LM and SCHF56M for Micarta, obviously. And you can see the these things took a little bit of a beating during the calibration process. Sometimes it takes a couple of attempts to get everything calibrated properly, but the no looseness in the scales, no cracking or breaking, just really solid knives. And again, the price is going to be very attractive on these things for not only the Micarta handles, but the thermoplastic sheath also. So once again, thanks to Schrade for sending me these, and I think for letting me be the first person to get my hands on some, which also means you're the first people to see them. So there you go. That's the Schrade SCHF56M and 56LM. Just a great improvement to an already great knife, in my opinion. By the way, I think these things are going to be released around September of 2016. That's the information I have right now. So hopefully that answers that question, because I know it'll come up. And again, the price is going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 to 40 bucks on Amazon, I'm pretty sure. So anyway, I hope this has been helpful. As always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for clicking that thumbs up, for sharing this video with all your friends. And thank you so much for doing all your Amazon shopping through the Survival on Purpose links. I really appreciate the support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident. So be prepared. I'll see you next time. And just a very solid projected Amazon price. Apparently it's four-wheeler day.